and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we are back to, oh my gosh, tell you things that are happening through the first half of May.
Yep.
Yep.
We are.
What comes after May?
June is busting out all over. June does.
Oh, yeah, June does, but I didn't know June had a song.
Yeah.
I didn't know June had a, oh, really? Okay.
Isn't that, oh, it's an old one.
Is it from like an old movie or
Old
something?
musical. Mm-hmm.
So the reason I say that is because that we're just going to get insanely busy from this point on. So.
Or just insane.
Oh, I like that. I like that. We could be either insane or insanely busy. So I think we need to try, well, while we're showing our T-shirts, try to figure out what they say.
Yes, Linda had a crafting experience making.
That's a nice way to put it.
And so the text is hard to read, mainly because it's cursive, and then with the
yeah.
So cursive text and printed vinyl are not necessarily the best combination for anyone that's going to be crafting on a Cricut.
No.
So,
and it says, I think it says, let the adventure begin.
It doesn't. It says another adventure begins.
Oh.
And then I was trying to read it in the mirror this morning,
that's funny.
which was really hard.
And yeah.
So
we can't read it backwards.
Yeah.
So anyway, we decided not to waste them, that we would still wear
them.
it.
And the print, like, it's still pretty.
Yeah.
Like
I love the color.
I
and
do
it's
too.
so soft.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to have like a used T-shirt collection.
Yeah.
But it's not bad though, because I'll hang on to them and use them for like to practice something on.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
see
there
what
you
it
go.
turns like.
Right.
You know, does that look big enough or whatever? So here I go, 2 more practice T-shirts in the bin.
But, you know, lesson learned.
Okay, so the reason why I did that is because our summer theme, which we'll talk a little bit more on the next episode and definitely talk about in the June episodes, is our, let's get wild, it's adventures.
Adventure begins at your library.
And that's the theme, and we are planning on having a really...
So I like how you have yours like kind of like tilted back. I have mine like, I'm like, what's the proper way to wear a safari hat? I don't really know.
This?
What would Steve Irwin do?
I don't know. Oh, don't... Oh. You brought up his name. I loved him.
Yeah, he was great.
I did. That was tragic. All right, how do you have yours? Is this it?
I think it's good. I
Does
don't
it look like it?
I don't know the proper way. I'm asking you what the proper way is. To say, do you know?
Have I been to Africa or something? Have I been on a safari lately? No. Have I been on a safari ever?
I mean, I've been to safari in Disney World, but I don't know if that counts.
Close enough.
That's about all we're going to get in my life.
We're already gearing up and looking forward to our
ready to go
adventures.
on all kinds of adventures, and another adventure begins, or maybe to what do you think the shirt said?
I thought let the adventures begin, but maybe that was another one I was going to make.
Maybe that'll be the next time.
Okay. Yeah, so
funny.
then in the meantime, the first part of May is the last part of our spring.
Our spring story times. Yeah, we're wrapping it all up.
Moving on. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go.
Perfect.
What are we doing?
So we have, we started this last month in April, a brand new program to the library called First Steps and First Stories, and it's combining our Book Baby, our Mother Goose program, and our Toddler Tale program. So the age range is a little bit more wide. It's like ages 1 to like 2.5. It's not really the Book Babies, but more like the Mother Goose and the toddlers. And it 1.5 to 2.5, I guess, is what I'm looking for. But so it is a story time, but it's often on a Saturday morning, so working families are able to attend, or if maybe you have something else committed to on the weekdays, so you can't come to our weekly programs. So it's only monthly, and we will not have it during the summer because we have too many other things in the summer, but we will continue it. And we'll be on the 4th, on May 4th, maybe the 4th be with you, at 10 a.m.
And it really went well the
first time. Was so much fun.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. And I saw a lot of people who I've never seen before, which was really cool.
Yeah. I know, you know, it's hard for us because we get requests to have programs at different times. Mm-hmm. We get requests for evening programs and weekend programs, and we try, we really do.
Right.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And this one seems to really hit the
Yeah.
spot.
So it'll be fun. I think we are actually doing it in the summer, and I misspoke because we're just not doing it on June 1st because that's also the day of our kickoff, which is a very busy day. But I think I do have one slated for July and August.
Okay.
So
Cool.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah. And then also on that day, that's a busy day, is our Teen Choice Book Club. So we'll have the little ones in the morning, and then the afternoon we're going to have our Teen Choice Book Club. Now the Teen Choice Book Club is exactly what the title says, the Teen Choice. So the teens that attend the book club or that are involved in our volunteering group, they recommend titles, and then I, from that point, send the titles out, and the kids vote on the ones that they want to read. So in May, they're going to be discussing, I was surprised that they chose this because it's an older story, but I guess it is a classic, The Princess Bride by William Goldman. So we're going to be, and that obviously is a very popular movie, which came out the same year that I was born, I found out. So
Oh, really?
if I tell the kids that, they'll think that's insane.
The book came out that year?
No, the movie
The
did.
movie.
I'm not sure when the book came out, to be
I was
honest.
going to say, then the book is way before you.
Yeah, but I don't know if it. Well, yeah, 73. So yes, I was not born in 1973. I'm not as old as 1973. No, you weren't born that year either. So we'll be discussing The Princess Bride, and since it is a movie, we're gonna go ahead and watch the movie after we talk about it.
Fun.
So you can hang out a little bit longer. We will have a pizza lunch. I'll pop some popcorn since we'll be watching the movie, and you can hang out all afternoon at the
Oh,
library.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So it will be a good time.
All right. Well, I don't have any movies coming up, but Chess with the Champion, and I'm glad this was on here to talk about because I wish I would have thought to bring a picture of it. But let me first, Chess with the Champion with Mr. G has been going very well. The kids are catching
awesome.
on. Yeah, catching on to a new instructor, and he's doing a great job. They're learning a lot.
That's cool.
And he's very serious about them learning it, and he'll go around the room and then he'll watch somebody make a move and they'll ask him, why are you doing that,
Right.
just to hear their thought process. And if there's a better way to do it, he'll say, well, so the kids are loving it. They really
that's
are.
great. I love that.
So the next one, even though, doesn't come until the 21st at Tuesday, at 6:30, the Chess with the Champion. So it always fills, so definitely sign up. And also, I'd like to remind people when you sign up, if you can't, and there's a waiting list, sign up for the waiting list. I'd say 9 times out of 10, I invite the waiting list in.
Yeah.
It depends on the crowd that we're getting, or the
and space that day or
you
whatever.
do, and you don't, people that have canceled, or that we know that we've got too many new beginners that are going
Right.
to need a lot more of our time, etc. But I wanted to tell you about chess. I was away this week, and at the resort that we stayed, I was walking, and I hadn't even noticed it. Walked back back and forth 100 times, right by the pool. There's the big pool at the resort, and then you walk over here, and you're on the ocean. And I walked, and I'm looking, and I look over, and I went, oh, it was one of those
really big
life-size
ones. Yeah, that's
chests.
cool.
And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
it
that
was
is so fun.
really, really cool, because it was an area that they had things for kids to do, like, beanbag toss or balls and all kinds of things, but that huge chess thing.
Yeah,
And I
that's so
love
cool.
it. Yeah, it was
I've
really
seen
cool
those.
to
That's
see.
neat. They are neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Yeah,
We should get one for the library. Just put right in the atrium.
that's a great idea. Yeah, that'd go over really well. What do you think? Think anybody else
Could
would
have
want
seen
it
some
besides
like
us?
climbing on the night or whatever.
Why does that remind me of Harry Potter?
Yes, night.
Yeah, and then they go
Not you.
and slice off their heads. That scared me.
Yeah.
By the way. Okay, so coming up, also love my teen book club, or tween book club, excuse me. The kids are wonderful.
Yeah, you
What
have a good
nice
group.
kids we have. It's small but mighty. I've really been enjoying them. This, for May, this is our book. It's called Chirp by Kate Mesner. And a little bit about it, it's sometimes courage starts out quiet. When Mia moves to Vermont the summer after 7th grade, she's ready for a change. Her arm still aches. This cracks me up. Her arm still aches from when she broke it. What does that sound like? But
aches.
she broke it. I wish I could say this. She broke it falling off a balance beam.
Oh.
Yeah, it
You
wasn't
can
me.
make up any story you want.
I know, this is true. Saving somebody's life while I'm hanging from a helicopter, and and her heart still aches from a secret she'd rather forget. So for now, there's plenty to keep Mia busy. Day camp, new friends, time with her beloved grandmother. But Graham is convinced someone is trying to destroy her cricket farm. Have you ever heard of a real cricket farm?
Like a cricket, not like a let's put some printed vinyl into this and put it on a shirt that doesn't, you can't read it cricket.
No, not that cricket. This would be the bug. Could it be sabotage?
Well,
I know.
why do you farm crickets? Like, what do crickets even? What would be the purpose of that? You know, like
I think they eat bugs, but I think a lot to feed other things. A lot of things.
Yeah, you
a
can
lot
buy
of
crickets
things
for like your.
Yeah, snakes and.
Oh no, I was
stuff.
gonna say turtle, but sure.
Okay.
You can go there with this.
Yeah, I know. I know. I did that because I hate them. So could it be sabotage, or is Graham's thinking impaired? From the stroke she suffered. Can Mia and her friends uncover the truth in time to save Graham's farm? And will that discovery empower Mia to confront the secret she's been hiding?
That she doesn't
Read
actually
it.
like crickets.
Probably not,
her
and doesn't know why she's raising them. So this is it. As a reminder, the first 5 that register for the this. What?
She's raising them for some snacks. It's not really good.
Well, you know what? When I was looking at here, they were talking about like maple crickets and different, I don't know, and different flavored crickets.
And so is that what you guys are gonna have for your snack, like a chocolate-covered cricket? It's like a delicacy.
I am so glad you brought that up. That's a great idea. I'll have something with bugs. Anyway, the first 5 that register for this, you get a free copy of it. So
Fun.
register and come and let's talk about Kate Mesner's Chirp.
Looks like a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. So moving on, we do every month we do our Night with WQED program where we do a program that highlights one of PBS Kids' properties. So I decided to go with the classic this time, and we're going to be talking about Sesame Street. So this is the book I'm actually going to be reading because I love it. It's called We're Different, We're the Same, and it talks about how everybody looks different, but they're also the same. Like on this page it says, our mouths are different. Look at all those mouths.
Oh, yeah.
Our mouths are the same. Their lips form the words we say and smiles when it's a happy day. So it's a super, super sweet story. So I'm going to be using this one. But then I also found, I love this Cookie Monster's Foodie Truckee. Foodie Truckee is personally my favorite segment of the newer versions of Sesame Street right now. And Cookie Monster and his little guy, his name is Gonger, they go and they like learn how to make something.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious. And it's a lot of like those things that like the kids maybe aren't picking up on, but I'm sitting there laughing because it's just funny with their little voices.
Oh, cute.
Like the one episode they needed a zucchini, and this guy has this really scratchy little voice, and Cookie Monster goes, "Oh, zucchini," and he pulls up this zebra in a bikini, and the little pink guy goes, "Not a zebra in a bikini," and I just laughed so hard. He's like a zucchini. It was so funny. Yeah, so you had to be there, but it was a good time.
I had to be there.
But
Yes,
this is
we
a
did.
really cute. This is one of our
cute.
books in our nutrition section, and it talks all about different food and the different foods you make and the different types of food groups and all of these cute Sesame Street characters that everybody knows and loves, and recipes too. So it's like a really early
Cute.
cookbook. Yeah. So.
Nice.
We have some great books in our collection. Those are just 2 to highlight. But
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that on May 9th at 6:30, all things Sesame, which I'm looking forward to. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, lots of fun. All right, so did you want to touch on any of that?
Sure. I have this is draft on
Because
it.
you know we're going to be talking about that like this episode, next episode, the episode after that.
the way until August.
Yeah.
So
So
we have
let's do
our
reminders.
summer reading program is getting ready to launch, We officially kick off on June 1st. So that's a little bit earlier, actually, just because of the way that the calendar
goes. We always did the first Saturday, and it ended up to be
the very first week. So, and we will, that's when you can start officially recording your reading. We record all our reading through the app Beanstack. It's also an online application, so either one, whatever your preference is. And then we have set apart, like, different goals based upon your age group. So if you're babies through preschool, you read to the kids. Every book that you read, you earn a point. For our kindergarten through second grade, and well, actually our K through 6, they have different goals, but it's minutes or time that they spent reading or being read to or listening to an audiobook. Those are minutes as well. So you keep track of that. And then our 7th through 12th graders are recording how many pages they read over the summer. So that's our summer reading challenge. But our summer reading program is really a 2-part program, because we have our challenge, and then we also have all these additional programming that in some way usually encompasses our summer reading theme, or just special events to help keep you busy and to come to the library a lot this summer. So we have all kinds of special presenters. We're going to have the aviary and the zoo and the Pittsburgh Puppet Works. We'll have the Josh and Gab, of course, will be at our kickoff like they have been in years past. So they're a lot of fun. So all kinds of great stuff coming up, coming your way. So the kickoff, you do not have to sign up for. Just come, and it's open. It's a wide. We have, I think it's from 11:30 to 1:30. So you can stop in anytime during that and get your summer reading goodie bag and all the materials you need to start recording your reading and to learn about the program, as well as you can enjoy a concert by Josh and Gab. We'll have crafts and other activities going on that day. We'll probably have Fetch the Library Dog for a meet and greet, hopping around, or I guess dogs don't necessarily hop, but wag around, whatever.
They can be trained.
So he'll be there.
Yeah, that's, you know what, that is so much fun. And we get so many people. And that's when you'll get your bag with the information and stuff in it to start doing
all your goodies.
All your goodies, and get you started on Beanstack.
Yes.
It's fun. Not to mention that you may or may not have a chance to win a basket.
There's a lot of baskets to be had. And this year at our kickoff, we're doing something we've never done before. We have, in April, during National Library Week and through the end of the month, we launched our first ever bookmark design contest. In partnership with 84 Sign Shop. And so they are going to print the winning bookmark designs, and people will be able to have your bookmark if you win. And then also, if you are a winner, we'll be announcing the winners at the event, and the winners will be receiving like a trophy or a plaque that has their bookmark like in it.
Neat.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It's really cool. So that's the first time that's going to ever happen. So that will be happening at the kickoff.
That's when it's going to be announced.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And by the way, have you seen how many entries we've gotten?
There's been some really good ones.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Adorable. These kids are trying so hard.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad that we are living in a neighborhood that people will do things, you know, and participate, and that's what makes our jobs more fun.
It is. It's
you know,
we want to. I look forward to seeing who wins.
Yeah.
To have them all printed and stuff. It's gonna be fun.
That'll be really fun. Alrighty, is it book time?
It is book time.
We'll save more summer stuff for as we're going along. Of what would be coming up, and the first thing that would be coming up, you talked about, which was the kickoff.
Yeah.
All right.
Books. Talking about a good book?
2 at once.
Okay, cool.
Who is the hottest subject of
the
universe?
Those are good ones.
Times Person of the Year and newest billionaire.
Yep.
And all kinds of record-setting everythings with songs and attendance at show or concerts and just all. I mean,
a global phenomenon.
Yeah, and you know, it for a while it's toned down just a little bit because they're on break, and then of course she has to go and date, you know, nice looking football guy, and so that's all you were hearing. And then I thought, the world could blow up, but, let's make sure we know where Taylor and Travis are going for dinner tonight.
It's important.
Exactly. So what do you think happens when people become so famous or something becomes like the thing to do is that you get asked for the books.
Yes.
You do. You get asked. And do you have, as a matter of fact, yesterday, I just got asked this, and I kept thinking, oh no, I have 2 of Taylor Swift's books in my basket.
Oh,
and she wanted Taylor. Yeah, I wasn't ready to, because I wanted to do this, but I thought, oh, please let there be some. Please let there be some. I'm just going to find it for this little girl. And I went back there, and there were 2.
Oh,
and
perfect.
I went,
I totally used a Barnes & Noble gift card to purchase the Who Was Taylor Swift book because I'm.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I needed to have it.
Who is?
The Who Is, yes. She's not a Was, thank God.
No.
She's an Is.
I thought we ordered that.
No, I mean, I bought it for myself.
Oh.
I had a gift card, so that's what I decided I needed to have.
That is funny.
Yep.
I think I do have a gift card too, but that's
Listen, I've been
not
a
the
Swiftie.
first thing.
So we had in April multiple Taylor Swift programs and for the new
all
album.
well attended, of course.
And when I told the teens that I've been a Swiftie longer than they've been alive, and the first time I saw her in concert was in 2007, they looked at me like I was like, the face was amazing that they gave me because I might as well have been talking about the Dark Ages.
Oh God! Oh, that's so funny. Look at that look.
Yeah, that was a different look that she had.
Yeah, I don't know if they could
That one didn't last very long.
No. I'm not. I think because she's had so many beautiful looks and so many cool things that if
that's all part of it too.
Yeah.
Like each album has a different look to it, and each that's
and
all,
theme
it's
of
all
what
part of
it's
her
all
branding.
About. Yeah. Pretty cool though. Very cool. So even if you're not a Taylor Swift, you know what? As a matter of fact, I was talking about Taylor Swift in one of the programs this morning, and I can't remember what brought it up. And one of the moms said, she goes, I'm not a Swiftie. And I said, you're not? And she said, no, I'm not a Swiftie, but I like her. It's not that I don't like her, and I said, she does amazing things.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
How
Whether you
can
like her
you-
music or whatever. Like she's
What she gives to
a remarkable businesswoman.
Exactly. So even if you're not a Swiftie, which means like
A big fan.
huge, like Miss Shannon Polly,
There's Swifties that are bigger Swifties than I am, that is for sure.
Oh,
But, I mean,
yeah.
there's a whole, Swifties are like a movement.
But we have books. Yeah, all right, well, it's not my movement, but I do like her. So we're keeping up
Yes.
with the important
We had
stuff.
to be trendy. We
Yes.
had to know what people want,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just got to shake it off, and
Yeah, absolutely. So here's 2 new books
that's
for you.
awesome. Well, this year, so like I said earlier, like our summer reading challenge is on the app Beanstack, which the library foundation purchases for us to use. We use it a lot, the most during the summer. However, we have ongoing challenges throughout the year, and the one that goes all year is the A to Z challenge, where you're challenged to read a book with a title from every letter of the alphabet. And I am proud to say that I have done it already.
Are you done with it?
I did it already, yes.
Oh.
And some letters are hard to find. And some of the more tricky letters like X and like maybe Z too, it doesn't even have to be like the title. It could just be like in the word or whatever. Well, I was like, no, I'm gonna go all the way through.
Of course.
So I found this book, XOXO.
Yeah, there's your X.
And this was such a good book. So not only I read it because I wanted to make sure I got my X book, but I loved it so much. It is available on audio through Hoopla, which is a nice option as well. But it really kind of was eye-opening to me on a culture that I'm not too familiar with. So it's about a girl, and she ends up dating a K-pop performer. And I know that's a really trendy, let's say, genre. But I'm not familiar with that whatsoever. That's not like
Me neither.
Obviously, I'm a Swiftie,
I was hoping
but
you
I
knew.
don't really follow K-pop at all. But I know that it's popular, and so it was interesting to kind of learn more about it. And and I could understand it in the fact that he's a huge celebrity and what that all entails. But so she starts dating this guy, not realizing that he actually is this up-and-coming K-pop performer. And in Korea, they even have like schools where like people that are going to be going into this type of business, like the music industry, like go. Like almost like a Juilliard, I guess, but for all genres.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was interesting. So
Yeah.
XOXO by Oxy O and is the author's name. And then there's a sequel out that is other letters that I can't remember. I think it's YOLO or something like that. I feel bad, I don't remember. But
That's
regardless,
okay.
so it's another one of those like letter acronym things as a sequel. But this is the first one.
Very
So if you
good.
need an X book, if you're going to read the alphabet, or you just want a cute teen romance or want to learn about K-pop, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. It was cute, it was fun, it was clean, it was a good time.
Okay. Maybe I would like to read that. Perfect segue to my next book. I could not have asked you
And
to.
we don't, let's make sure people know that we don't plan these things.
No, we don't.
It just works out really well
You know, we
sometimes.
might share ideas about themes or whatever. We don't. This is all from the heart. So there's a brand new series. So A to Z Mysteries.
Okay, popular
All right,
series.
A to Z Mystery. Yeah.
Read through the alphabet, you could just read
Right
that
through
series.
there, A through Z.
Right.
You have read every A to Z. Now they're doing A to Z animal mysteries.
Oh, fun.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And C is for cougar clues. I thought
That's
this is really fun. You know,
Oh,
a
and
little
it's
bit
in
more.
color.
There's some. Yep, we have it in the paperback section, right by the A to Z mysteries. There's some. Yeah, a couple colored pictures in here. Yeah, so you can come in and, boy, I'll bet you could knock that alphabet out in not long, because these aren't very
Right.
long books.
Right.
So, yeah, I was excited. A to Z Animal Mysteries. And the A to Z series goes out quite often.
It
so
does.
they're really loved.
And he also writes those calendar books too, I think.
Oh, that's right, he does. Calendar Mysteries. Yep.
Lots of mysteries. There are mysteries of the alphabet, there's mysteries in the calendar, now there's mysteries of animals.
Yeah.
It's all very mysterious.
Very mysterious. Okay,
mysterious.
another.
I don't know
Quickie?
if I have time for another one, but if you want to go ahead and do one real quick, because mine
all
are all
right.
big.
I'll do a simple one.
Perfect.
Going
Going with the
Legos,
animals.
huge. Yep, you can read your cougar clues. When you are through with that, you can check out how to build Lego animals.
So you can build your own Lego cougar.
That's
Perfect.
right.
Look at that.
That is how to build Lego animals. Our Lego program is huge. The kids love
Oh,
it.
that's cute. I
And
like this. Oh, look at the turtle.
I have to show this. Okay, real quick, because I know we're about out of time, but look how cute that turtle is.
Yeah. Aw,
Yeah.
like a little gizmo.
But if I look through here, I'd probably find a cougar or something similar. But
Cougar's
yeah,
pretty unusual.
how to build Lego animals after you've read A to Z Animal Mysteries.
I love it. Perfect.
So
and we
wow.
are ready to go on our animal safari on our adventures
Yes,
this
we
summer.
are. Here's to adventures.
Here to
I always
adventures.
love adventures.
Yes.
Anyway, everything I do is an adventure.
Your life is an adventure.
It is.